What's up, homies, and welcome back. What I have for you beautiful people today is actually something a little bit weird, something a little bit unique, something that I believe not that many people have actually seen in their entire time playing Advanced Warfare. And yeah, I'm not even kidding. I mean, here we're talking about an XMG DNA bomb, and you might be like, yeah, but I've already watched an XMG DNA bomb. Like, Matt, you already uploaded one like a couple of months ago with the bacon and egg variant, which, by the way, my god, that variant is good. But here, the concept is a little bit different because I was like, hey, I know that I can get an XMG DNA bomb if I try hard enough. I want to see if, the most recent patch actually really did make this gun such a really good gun. I mean, I was watching Drifter's video of the most recent patch, and he said that basically what Sledgehammer did is that they transformed the XMGs from being, the stationary sentry-gun, human sentry-gun kind of weapon into this crazy run-and-gun tight hipfire godly weapon. And I'm serious right here. I mean, the man was absolutely on point. Everything he said is absolutely perfect because this literally is an extremely good run and gun weapon. And you might be thinking, but hell, it's like LMGs. You don't run and gun with LMGs. This is not Black Ops 2. Well, guess what am I doing here during the gameplay? Literally, all you need to do to transform the XMGs into this crazy, extremely viable weapon. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's among the, in my personal opinion, among the top 5 most overpowered weapon or better weapons in Advanced Warfare. It's on the level of like an Obsidian Seed or an ASM-1, and I'm not kidding. I'm serious right here. What you need to do is that you need to put on rapid fire and laser sight in terms of the attachments. And then, which is something a lot more important, in the perk 2 category, you need to choose Gung Ho. And this is extremely important because what Gung Ho enables you to do is to take away the main constraint about running around with the XMGs and just hip firing. The fact is that with the XMGs, if you don't have Gung Ho, basically you would run, you would find an enemy, you would have to stop a good half a second up to a second before you could actually shoot and kill the enemy, which is a lot of time, especially considering that Advanced Warfare, just like any other Call of Duty, is a first-person shooter. First-person shooters usually are a lot more intense, action-packed than other games. Let's say like an RPG or Memoir or that kind of good stuff. It's a lot more intense, a lot more fast-paced. The thing is, with Advanced Warfare, if there is something that we learned, is that Advanced Warfare is a lot more fast-paced than any other Call of Duty was ever produced or developed, which makes the 0.5 seconds up to a second delay time between when you actually stop running and actually start shooting an immense amount of time. I mean, hell, in that amount of time you could actually die, respawn, die again, and get teabagged in the meantime. It's a crazy amount of time if you actually think how fast this game actually is. And Gung Ho, what Gung Ho enables you to do is basically cut away that 0.5 second, because it enables you to shoot while you're running and while let's say you're exo moving, exo jumping, exo whatever the exo movement you may be doing. And you will be seeing me actually jumping around like a cricket, like literally bunny hopping around the map and hip firing at the same time, because that's something that the enemy team or the enemies in general do not expect you to do, because they see XMGs, they're like, yeah, this guy's gonna go in lockdown mode, so I still have a good amount of time before he can actually shoot me down. But this is where the XMGs, kind of shine, especially now after the patch. I mean, they are godly good. And I am serious, because Sledgehammer just transformed this weird, extremely unique concept of a gun, which are the LMGs, which require, lockdown mode and a sentry-gun stationary playstyle, as I said before, into this crazy, insanely good run-and-gun weapon, because you have a crazy amount of ammo, and you can literally mow down the entirety of the enemy team if you're able to, if you're good enough to, if you're comfortable enough in using the gun itself. It's absolutely insane, because you know what? Differently from like, let's say the Bull 27, the XMGs do have the headshot bonus, which is absolutely important, since I've actually noticed you get a lot more headshots while hip firing than you do when you actually go in lockdown mode and you try to go for the head, which sounds weird. I know, I understand that, and I completely agree, but trust me when I'm saying this, it's a lot easier to get headshots by hip firing with the XMGs than it is to be in lockdown mode for some weird reason. I swear to God, guys, you really need to give it a try, especially because this is also the ultimate weapon to make the enemy team rage quit. This actually happened today. I was playing around with the XMGs because for some reason I actually really enjoy the gun, and I was just playing. I joined a losing game of domination because that's what happens in Call of Duty nowadays. And I was actually playing against a full, well, my team was playing against a full 6-man party. A full 6-man party, rocking ASM1s and Bolt 27s. That's why I'm telling you guys that it's up there in the top 5 most, you know, I guess, extremely good weapons in Advanced Warfare. Because it truly is extremely good. And if there's something that I've noticed is that the enemy team really does not expect you to be running and gunning with the XMGs. And you basically, they do not expect that, and for that reason you're able to catch them by surprise. Plus, usually when you get killed by a Bolt 27 or an ASM1, you're just like, oh my god, this is just another tryhard. I'm just gonna, you know, try my best, and that we're gonna see how that goes. I know that if I play with a gun that is not an ASM1 or a Bolt 27, I'm gonna lose. But guess what? With the XMGs, it's not like that. With the XMGs, you really do have, you know, the possibility of actually killing them, which is absolutely amazing, because I personally don't like anymore to running around with the Bolt 27 or the ASM1. They're kind of too strong, I guess, so I'm not able to play with too strong weapons. It sounds weird, I know, I agree, but it's just like that. I'm a weird guy. So I've just found my perfect weapon, my first ever, you know, favorite weapon in Advanced Warfare, and I absolutely love it. Seriously guys, give it a try. Trust me on that one, you will not regret it. Maybe you will not, you know, drop DNAs or get 100 pluses, but at least you're gonna have fun, which is the most important part. By the way, I also have a different mic right now. Could you please, like, tell me what is, you know, give me feedback on the audio quality? I would greatly appreciate. But nonetheless, hope you all had a beautiful day. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.